Yo everybody, what's going on? It's your boy BurkCrown88 coming at you with a YouTube video. And today we have the All-Star South Florida event. What I think of it is, it could be a fun event, could be a very good event. I'm gonna go through the MSP cards and pick the best card out of all of them and my opinions why. I'm not gonna build any of these cards because none of them help my team. As most of you know that watch me on Twitch, my team is very good. So I'm not gonna build any of these, they just don't fit. But I'm going to go through and I'm going to give you my opinion on who the best one is and why I chose him over the other ones. And then also we got the 87 overall cards. We're going to look at them, the sets that are they worth building, or what the plan is, how to approach that. But if you do like the video, guys, give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoy the content, hit that sub button down below. We are creeping up to 650. We are almost there. It's been exciting. It's been great. I love the support. But with that being said, let's get into this event. So pretty much the first thing that we're going to look at is the divisions on the 87 cards that get goals to up their overall. So you need 30. Now you get to pick which division you want to do, so you're giving yourself better odds at the player you want instead of just one big thing. But at the same time, the odds are still not great, right? So what they are is you get these cards here. So they're divided in between divisions. The goalies get a +4 overall for making it to the final winning team, right? The final winning game, however you want to word it. So the two teams that make it to the final, that's really hard, are going to go up +4. So Carter Hellebuyck could be a 91, maybe. But that's his ceiling, right? That's as high as he can go. The goalies can only get to a 91 if they win. So you got to keep that in mind when you're going after these cards. You got Hellebuyck and Saros can only be a 91. Then you got McKinnon, Rantanen, Morrissey, Makar. You see them on here. They go up by +1 every time for every goal they score in the All-Star game. So it's just like fantasy event, right? So they're broken up into divisions. As you see, there's another one. Matty Beniers doesn't have a photo because, you know, why would he, you know? And then you just go through and the player you want, you're going to go after that division, right? But is it worth building or buying? So we're going to look at that right now. The exchange set we know is 30 collectibles. Now, 30 collectibles, we're going to just be quick on it, is 7 collectibles for an 89 and 2 collectibles for an 85. And now that gives you the 30 collectibles needed if you have 4 89s. And 89s right now, you can find them for about 45K. That puts you at 180K for 4 of them. And then 10K for the 85 you can find them at. That puts you at 190K. So we'll say maybe the price fluctuates a little bit. We'll say 200,000 to build a random choice pack. One thing I don't like though is it doesn't give you the number. It just says random choice pack. Like it doesn't tell you, oh, is it random out of 3? Is it 1? Random 1? Random out of 5? It doesn't say. So without it giving you a number, you have to assume it wouldn't be 1 because 1 isn't a choice, but you can't assume it's going to be more than 2, right? You can't say it's going to be 3, it's going to be 4, it's going to be 5, you don't know. You can say it's at least 2, but above that, who knows? So I don't like that. There's a lot of players and it doesn't give you the number on choice. 200,000 to build one of those. And the only way to tell what our value is, how we're comparing it, is what they sell for. Connor McDavid sells for 159,000. It's already cheaper to go buy Connor than build Connor. 95,000 for Bo Horvat. So it's cheaper to go build buy Bo Horvat. So you could buy Horvat. You could buy Horvat and Marner for the cost of building one non-tradable. Now you got to make sure you understand that non-tradable, right? If Marner and Horvat both hit, you can sell them, make a profit. If neither one of them hit, you can still sell them and maybe not make your coins back, but at least you had the opportunity, right? 74,000 for Thompson, 110,000 for Matthews, 75,000 for Pasternak. Pasternak's a player that could tear it up, but you gotta taper your expectations, right? To get to a 92, they gotta score 5 goals in the All-Star game. So like you gotta. You know, don't expect these cards to blow it up. There might be one in here that goes ham. Morrissey's not it. I can't see Morrissey getting crazy amount of goals. The defenseman, you have to be careful with. Erik Karlsson, 150K. I can't see him making value on that. Sidney Crosby, 110K. He could make value on that. Kadri, 100K. You could probably find him for cheaper. No, 100K is his price right now. But that's just... So you could build 2 of these cards. Tarasenko, there's a card that might be good. You could build him for 80K. What's Draisaitl going for? Draisaitl, 108K. 200K for Matthew Tkachuk. What is that? I guarantee you that there's cheaper Matthew Tkachuks out there, right? There you go, 150. There you go, 145. 65. You just gotta wait out the timer. This guy might get Connor McDavid for 55,000. You don't know. You could, patience and in the right situation, get 3 of these cards for the price of building 1. So I would buy them, not build them. That's my opinion. If I was going to do this event, that's how I would do it. With that being said, let's go over to the MSPs now. Now that we have covered, it's 200,000 to build those sets. And as for the MSPs, we're just going to start with Ryan Johansson. Workhorse and distributor is good. Buzzing and fly the zone is good. 6'3", very good. Unstoppable force, very good. 90 face-off. Everything about this card looks good. He is slow. That's why he's got the speed synergies. He's got a fantastic shot. Defensive awareness, stick check, body check. It's all great. I would say if you need a centerman and you wanted to build it and you're a fan of Ryan Johansson, this card's very good. Lindstrom. I do not like the Nick Lindstrom card because of his endurance. I don't like how they have him in 87. 92 acceleration, 92 speed is great. Wingman, workhorse, bombarded and light the lamp are good. Elite edges is good. His shooting is good. 99 defensive awareness. You can't hate that. Like, that's awesome. But you can get 99 defensive awareness out of other defensemen with synergies. So that's not something that, like, oh, we got to go get it because of that. His endurance kills this card for me. I do not like this card because of that. And with that being said, you know what I'm going to say about the Joe Sakic. 86 endurance, 86 balance. Wrecks this card for me. Everybody is drawn to the great stats of this card. His shooting stats are phenomenal. His hand stats are phenomenal. 91 faceoff, 93 defensive awareness. This looks like a beautiful center card with 94 acceleration and 91 speed. And then you look, he's got bombarded and booming shot. Thief, if you wanted to bump up his faceoff a little bit. And Gladiator, which Gladiator kind of helps with his endurance. But now it's at 88. And you can't activate Thief if you have Gladiator. So it's tough. This card's a pass for me because of his endurance and his balance. I see him being a problem out there. Turnbull, great synergies. Workhorse, Spark, Fly the Zone, Wingman. So you have flexibility to do what you want. Truculence. I don't think the Truculence is going to be enough to help her out. Weight and frame. Balance is good. Endurance is good. Speed is good. The accuracy on both slap shot and wrist shots are fantastic. Face-off's great, but it's just tough. I have Poulin and Heisey and Briere. My team can't get any smaller, so this card doesn't work for my team. Wayne Simmons is the card I would take if I was taking any of them. I don't need a right-handed winger, but 92 acceleration, 91 speed. Wingman, I guess you could go Dangle City or Buzzing if you wanted. Close quarters is great for this card. 6'2", he's a beast. 99 body checking is awesome, and his shooting is good. This card is fantastic, and he is going to be good fun for whoever builds him. I hope you enjoy him if you do, but this is the card I would build. And then you got all these cards here. It's a crapshoot who it's going to be. We would love it to be like a Dylan Larkin. We would love Dylan to come out and just smash home a bunch of goals. Go up by 6 overall, because then his speed and acceleration go up to 95. And, like, all that just works out, right? That's not how it works. And he has wheels, so that'd be great, but that's just not how it works. The cards you want to pop off aren't going to be the cards that pop off. You're going to get, like, a Brock Nelson come out and get a bunch of goals and get 91 speed and still be rendered maybe kind of okay for fourth lines. That would be my prediction. Is the players you look here that don't look desirable, speed wise. Like this Jason Robinson, man, like he has to get 10 goals to be 90 speed. That's the guy that's gonna go out and get 5 goals. Like, because it's one of those cards that just isn't gonna help the game. And that's usually how it pans out. Like, look at that Taylor Hall fantasy card we just had. 90 speed. All he had to do was get 10 points. He would have been an elite card. And he couldn't do it. Like this Tage Thompson here. 6'6", 220. This card looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. If Tage could go get 6 goals, he's a 90 speed, 90 acceleration, and everything else goes up. And this card could be a good time. But people want that too bad. Actually, I believe the Tage Thompson could have a good game. Because the main superstars, I believe, are just out here for fun. Like, you're going to get this. You're going to get Matthews, Draisaitl, McDavid. They're going to get their goals and assists, and Crosby. They're going to get their points. But I think they're just out here for a good time, good laughs. And I think it's going to be the first timers that you see them make beautiful plays to, and they're going to bury. Like maybe Johnny Hockey buries, but who knows. And don't forget your objectives, guys. The objectives for All-Stars are there. You're going to get a ton of collectibles for playing 600 games. But you got to put a lot of guys in your lineup. So, like, it's an expensive one to do quickly. Right, if you build one for 3, you put them in your lineup, and you just gradually work them up as you do the games. Godspeed to you getting 600 games done in time. But to get it done quickly, it's an expensive one. It's an expensive one because there's no cheap cards in this set. With that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. I think this promo could be good for a lot of people. Unfortunately, my team, like I said, is too good for this promo. Nobody on this event makes my team, so I just gotta wash my hands of it and step back. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. You find gems in the rough. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.